I thank you for joining me. I'm going to be reading the Earth class notes taken from the writings of the 12th Apostle, entitled Unconditional Applications. The entire purpose and plan of God has always been open, based upon His unconditional love. Consider this unconditional application. From the moment of Lucifer's creation, he functioned perfectly within his divine design as a servant. After Lucifer heard of God's intention of creating a man like himself, possessing his same abilities, Lucifer and one-third of the angels rebelled. They rebelled and began functioning outside of their divine purpose. An application of God's unconditional love for them can now be clearly seen. While functioning outside of their purpose, these angels brought hardships and testing upon themselves, much like fallen man does during his time here. By the truth being made freely available to all, this has been used to make God's love for these fallen angels easily understandable to them, wherein their freedom of choice has come into focus as they ask for and receive God's unconditional forgiveness. The long period of time in which these angels rebelled can be looked upon as their time of testing, much like our own time of testing during our life here. God gave the earth to Adam, and God would have never given the earth to Adam if Adam was not fully capable of using his authority to fulfill his purpose before God. We have only a very short time to use this earth for its original intention, that of becoming like God, from which so many can learn from, as we set in motion consequences that will stand forever within the halls of heaven for future generations to learn from. In the context of the point in which God's purpose meets chosen man's freedom of choice, before this age ends, and our opportunity to prove ourselves before the throne of God still continues, God's purpose for you and I remains conditional. Conditional to the extent of how we use the time we have left. Who do you think God and His beloved Son Jesus are observing the closest upon this earth? Those who were chosen at their conception to fulfill God's purpose. It is written in the book of Luke, "For unto whosoever much is given, of him shall be much required." Until next time.